Welcome to the July City Update. This is where we left it last time, and it's currently the 4th of July, and it's raining like crazy outside, so I'm going to work on the city today because I want to. I actually want to figure out this train situation here. You can see I got a bunch of track laid out, testing some stuff. We're going to figure this out today because I already filmed this video. I know how this goes. This is a voiceover. I know how this ends. I know how the story ends. Isn't that cool? Anyway, hit the like button. Helps this video out and the channel out tremendously. Much appreciated. Let's go. My original idea was to have a train station along these two lines right here with a platform in the middle and the train shed back here, but there was just no way to get the track to switch off to this line configuration, so I was defeated and almost gave up, sold everything off for $5. Just kidding, obviously. We figured out, when I say we, I said me. Some people say we sometimes when they're talking by themselves, but we, me. Anyway, I decided to scrap this idea and go with the switch track down here and just have the two lines go to the train shed like this. And I decided to expand the train shed by one base plate. I've been wanting to do that, and I finally, today was the day that I did that. So I'm pretty stoked with the way that came out. So I'm looking forward to showing that off in the coming seconds here. But yeah, this line definitely works better. No train station over here, but that's okay. It's a mini little train yard, which I kind of wanted anyway. And here is the first look at my addition. Now, I'm not mirroring the train shed. I'm just adding a mock to the back of it, kind of. So it's going to be different. And I went with these gray windows. For one, I don't have any red arches. I don't have the other smaller windows, so I had to work with what I have. I also don't have light gray and dark gray sorted out all the way. I don't think I have enough light gray or dark gray anyway to match the front, because so the front used light gray and dark gray. I'm using dark bluish gray and light bluish gray in the back. It looks fine. I'm not doing the black sliding doors all the way across here, and I'm also not making this thing on a hinge plate. The back half is on a Mills plate all the way across. It's not going to swing open because it's going to sit like this. It's going to be closed off. And I didn't really have many of those little 1x2 with the grill texture, so I use these other 1x2s here with this to give it some separation look. And besides all red, there's the focus. But I did have the light or the dark bluish gray in those grills to try to match that. I use black fences up there. I will switch those to light bluish gray or light gray when I find enough in bulk bins. And in the back, the black arches, because again, I didn't have red arches. So those will all be color swapped eventually. But they're sitting in the back. That bin just fell. Live, that bin fell while I was filming this. I said, whatever, we'll keep rolling. The top here is going to be all roofed eventually. I'm going to probably just duplicate the roof on the front half to make all that look like one seamless roof, kind of. So I got to order some of those pieces. But here it is in the sample layout here, so I think it looks pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy with the way it fits, and it also just has enough clearance for a train, or at least a Santa Fe. I got to test it out with other trains to make it around the corner there. So that is pretty good. Well, some stacked track in the back. So the next part is to build out the ballasting for the front of it and this Y section as well. So that is actually kind of a pain because you got to tile off some of it, but it's not too bad once you get it going. I try to like map out anything I do before I build it. So I was like laying out the plates on this here Mills plate. I'm going to ballast it on before I actually put down some plates and ballast it. And it's all trial and error sometimes. The switch tracks are kind of a pain because part of them are flat underneath, so you can't really put them onto studs directly. You got to tile them off so they can sit on the tile, and then the parts that you can put into studs, put those into studs. So it's a lot of trial and error, flipping it around. Now, I try to have like not light bluish gray and dark bluish gray plates if it's going to be covered, just because I have excess plates in other colors I might not use as frequently. But in the end, I actually had to rip up some of it. You'll see at the end there, because I didn't put the dark bluish gray line in the middle, and it really did bug me at the end. So right here you can see that nice dark bluish gray strip right through the middle, which I didn't really add for in the ballasting, but I added it here and it looks really good. Now I'm happy I went back and fixed that. But yeah, it's in place. The switch track is all ballasted. I did have to actually drop it by one plate because the train shed isn't raised up by a plate. So you can see there it just has a slight decline downhill, which I think is fine because they're RC track. I'm not really putting any pressure on 9-volt tracks there, so I don't care really. But yeah, it looks good. I think it came out pretty well. And I did actually find the sound barriers I used to have up and put those back up here. So Now it's kind of closed off, which I really like too. Those things are a great touch. I couldn't find them. I had no idea where I put them. I looked them probably for a half hour, and I actually found them right where they were in plain sight, almost on a shelf. But anyway, this section over here, this is where I'm going to do the train station. I'm going to have like a nice train station here. I'm going to finish off this plate here and have like a little mini train yard, like one of those lookout towers on a train. I don't know what they're called, an outpost, whatever. I'm going to build one of those there. This is going to be like a curved glass train station, I think, here. And then the platform for the trains are going to go along this side here in the front, kind of where I always wanted. But that's my next project for next month. Hopefully I have some foundations in place for that. Got to go through some more bulk, sort some more parts, sell some more stuff. You know how it is. Also, I put the gold fences up back there. I think look pretty good. So those are all up in that corner. And I found actually a road section to put down over there. So that's all squared away now. But yeah, focus for this month was the train station. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you as always. Bye now.